Hi, and welcome back to Sunday School in a Bag. I'm Trish, the Sunday School in a Bag coordinator, and I'm excited to be back here with you today. Today's story is about how God does something amazing at Easter. So we're going to be really excited to read that story. But before we start, we need to get all of our things. So get out your Sunday School in a Bag. And in there, you're going to need to find the packet that says The Empty Tomb at the top. And then you're going to want to find the baggie that has the different color streamers and the piece of yarn. And 2 of the white cardstock papers, the really thick white paper. Okay, and then you're going to need scissors and tape and markers or crayons or glue. And of course, your Spark Story Bible. When you have everything ready, you can unpause the video. All right, ready to go? All right, before we begin, we're going to say our opening prayer. Pray it with me. Loving God, be with us today. Amen. Okay, we're ready to start the story? The Empty Tomb. You're going to open up to page 482. Okay, ready? It was early in the morning on the 3rd day after Jesus died. The sky was pink and red with the first light of the sun. The women didn't notice the sky. They hurried to the cave that contained Jesus' body. Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, led the way. The others 2, Salome and Joanna, carried the spices to rub the body of Jesus. They had a job to do. When the tomb of Jesus came into sight, they froze. Oh no! They had forgotten about the huge stone that sealed the opening to the cave. How would they move it? The women kept going to the cave anyway. As they came closer, the women could see that the stone had already been rolled away. They peeked inside. Oh, it was dark in there. Brr, it was cold in there. Drip, drop, it was damp in there. What? It was empty in there. Jesus was gone. An angel appeared in sparkling white clothes. The glow from the angel brightened even the darkest corners of the cave. The women shielded their eyes from the blinding light. Don't be afraid, the angel said. Jesus isn't here. This is a place for the dead. Jesus is alive. Hurry, the angel said. Go tell the disciples. The women did not delay. They ran to tell Jesus' friends what they had seen and heard. Oof! Mary bumped into a man, tripped, and fell at his feet. Wait, she knew those feet. A familiar hand reached out to help her. Wait, she knew that hand. She looked up. Yes, she knew that smile. It was Jesus. Hello, friends, Jesus said. Jesus was really alive. The women hugged his feet and shouted with joy. Go tell the others the good news that I am alive, Jesus said. I will meet them in Galilee. I can't wait to see them again. The women had a new job to do. They had to tell everyone that Jesus was alive. What do you think if you were one of the women and you saw the angel in the cave? What do you think? Would that be I think that would be kind of nice, maybe a little scary, but I bet it would be beautiful. Okay. When the women went to the tomb where Jesus had been laid, they discovered that the stone in front of the tomb had been pushed off to the side. Show me with your hands how big you think the stone would have been. Probably not this big. Maybe this big? Maybe so big our arms can't reach? I think so. How heavy do you think the stone might have been? I mean, it had to be thousands of pounds because it covered a big hole. Okay, now what you're going to do is you're going to take your leaflet and right here on the front, and we are going to do 2 things. We're going to draw in faces, okay? Because see, these faces are blank. So we're going to draw in, what do you think their faces would look like when they saw Jesus and saw that the tomb was empty? What do you think? I think that they're going to be shocked. So, whoo! All right, and I think they're going to be smiling. So they're going to be surprised and happy. So how do you show surprise? Maybe like that, or can you do that? How do you show surprise? And when you're happy, you smile, maybe smile really big, and you're excited. So I think that's how they would have been. They would have been surprised and happy. Okay, but now what we're going to do, we're going to make a big stone. So we're going to make a stone that covers the cave. So on your piece of paper, you're going to take it and you're going to cut out a stone. And stones aren't straight or anything, so I'm going to cut it kind of wiggly wobbly. All right, big stone like this. So kind of swoosh, swoosh, okay? So this is my stone. But it can't just be a plain stone, so we're going to decorate it. I'm going to take some colors. Let's see. I'm going to use some brown and some gray and some black. I'm going to just whoosh. How are you going to color your stone? You're going to use different colors. You're going to color it all one color. What do you think you're going to do? I'm going to put some black in there because stones have black in there too. Okay, because this is in front of a cave. So here's my stone. Okay. And then if we put it, look at that. If we put it in front of the cave and we can roll it away, we can see everybody's happy and surprised faces. So you put it in front and roll it away. The stories of Holy Week are full of happiness and sadness, but each story is full of good news. It's Easter time. What do we do at Easter time? Go to church. We have Easter egg hunts. You eat good food. And you celebrate that Jesus is alive. So to celebrate that Jesus is alive, we're going to make a celebration windsock. Okay? So what we're going to do, what we're going to do is we're going to take our other white piece of paper, and I want you to draw things on it. What do you think that make you think happy thoughts and of spring? So what do you think you could put on there? Maybe some Easter eggs or some flowers or some sunshine, or like we did with the magnet, you could draw some different symbols that have to do with Holy Week and Easter. So why don't you pause the video right now and you can go color your white piece of paper, because this whole piece of paper we're using. Okay? All right, did you color? All right, you ready to see mine? This is what I drew. I love spring. I love spring flowers, and I love all the bright colors. So I did some sunshine and some flowers and some hearts and stars, because those to me are happy things. All right. So now to make the windsock, we have to turn this into a tube. So what you're going to do, and this is where you can use glue or tape. I'm going to use tape because I'm going to use tape because I don't really have time for the glue to dry. So I'm going to take a piece of tape and you're going to roll it up. Okay. I'm going to put a piece of tape right here. And then I'm going to do another piece of tape on the other side. Like that. And then I'm going to put one definitely right here in the middle. Okay. Right there in the middle. All right. So now I have a tube. Okay. And this is where we need our little baggie. So in here, we've got our piece of yarn and all of our streamers, all these beautiful color streamers. So on one end, you want to tape or glue the yarn. And this is going to be where you can hang your windsock. Okay, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to put the tape on the inside. All right. And I'm going to do the other one. Okay, I'm going to put it on the inside. Like that. So that I can hang it. And now on the bottom, we're going to put all of these beautiful colored streamers. So again, I'm going to take the tape and I'm going to tape it on the inside. Okay. Blue. And the green. Like the green grass and the green leaves. Oh, and my favorite color, purple. Okay, we're going to put that in there. And then we've got pink. Pink. And then yellow. Like the beautiful sunshine. And there we go. We have our windsock. So you can hang this in your house and it can blow in the breeze. Maybe you can put it by a window. You can hang it in your room. And then every time you hang it, you can remember that we're celebrating because Jesus is alive. Now, also in your packet, don't forget, there are some other fun things that you can do. This one has some kind of word message, okay? And don't forget, the answers are on the back to help you. So you got word message and a coloring sheet. And as always, a sheet for your family and you to look at and maybe talk about some of the things. Let's say our closing prayer. Pray with me. Loving God, thank you for being with us today. Amen. Thanks for learning with me today, everybody. I hope you had a wonderful Easter. Bye for now.